Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Sunday, June 14th, 2020. The PGA returned from its coronavirus break today, fittingly on Donald Trump's 74th birthday, with the tournament being the 74th Charles Schwab Challenge. If you're new here, 74 is a very special number we talk about in the language of letters and numbers that is Gematria, because using the most simple cipher where A's 1, B's 2, C's 3, D's 4 up to Z, the 26 letters 26, English equals 74, Gematria 74, occult 74, Masonic 74, and so on. Very special number. Holiday 74. Think about this nation's birthday, 7-4. Independence Day equals 74 when you use the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, which is the next most simple cipher. But anyhow, today Daniel Berger wins this big 74 ritual, the 74th tournament on Trump's 74th birthday. And guess what day his birthday is? It's not July 4th, but it is April 7th, the date that can be written 7-4 or 4-7. And, of course, the reflection is 74, 47, very important to Trump as well. Trump equals 47, so does president, so does White House, so does government, so does authority, so does Republican, so does Democrat. Very special number in Washington, D.C., very special to the Scottish Rite Freemasons out of France. France equals 47, their compass set at 47 degrees, where so many of the founders of this nation studied. But Daniel Berger, born April 7th in the big 74 ritual, the winner. But here's where it gets better. If you saw the video I did on May 23rd last month when Donald Trump returned to golfing, there's going to be a big familiar number here. If you didn't see that, I'll remind you. But Daniel Berger, who won today, born April 7th, 93. What a birthday. From his birthday to his big win today on the U.S. flag's birthday as well as Donald Trump's. Today's the flag's birthday. June 14th, 68 days later. And notice, when you run the alphabetic order in reverse, golf is 68. Remember, Donald John Trump equals 68. Better yet, his stage name, The Apprentice, equals 68. And he returned to golf May 23rd, 2020. A date with 68 numerology. We laughed about it then. That same article that talked about his return to golf said he hadn't golfed since March 8th, which was the 68th day of the year. In a leap year, March 8th is the 68th day of the year, International Women's Day. Brazil was on the cover of CNN's page that day. Brazil equals 68. Again, Trump's return to golf, a top story. And then San Francisco burned that day, where San Francisco equals 68 as well. Again, just a reminder of how news by the numbers always comes together. Recall Super Bowl 54 was the impeachment bowl, 54 days from Nancy Pelosi's birthday. Donald Trump, the commander-in-chief, and the Kansas City Chiefs beat San Francisco, Nancy Pelosi's hometown. Remember the World Series? The Nationals won the World Series 138 days after Donald Trump's birthday. Donald Trump equals 138, Nationals 138, Federal 138. Recall NASCAR at the start of the year. Donald Trump was at the Daytona 500 to start the season. We said, look for Trump in NASCAR rituals this year. There's already been multiple. On NASCAR's return from coronavirus, the Ford racer won the 98 car that day, while Donald Trump was at the Ford plant being criticized for not wearing a mask. May 21st, 521, the 98th prime, the 98 car won the race. That driver's name equals 98 in Gematria. But again, sports, entirely scripted, and I was showing this before even Trump was president, how they sync it up with the presidents. They were doing it with Obama. Why do you think the Chicago Blackhawks became so great in the time of Obama? It's all ritual. Obama from Chicago. As Obama's going out of office, the Chicago Cubs break the curse by the numbers. Things we called, seasons in advance. Cubs were a lock in spring training, no doubt about it that year. 108th World Series, 108 double stitches on a baseball, 108-year drought since the Cubs had won a World Series, 108 double stitches on a baseball. Major League equals 108. They beat Cleveland, the 216 area code. There's 108 double stitches, 216 stitches. Perfect rituals, all numbers. Tallest building in Chicago, Sears Tower, 108 stories. For a little bit more math, this tournament today, the 74th Charles Schwab, came on a date with 40 numerology. Colin Morikawa was in a playoff with Daniel Berger. Daniel Berger won it. Both of their names equal 40. Their scorecard name, the scorecard name is very important in golf. Again, been educating about this, helping people win a ton of money at golf with this knowledge. But the scorecard name, 40 for both of them. That's how they write it in golf. First initial name. United States is also 40. The initials US are 40. Mathematics is 40 forwards, 68 in reverse, like golf is 40 forwards, 68 in reverse. Absolutely a game of mathematics. Most are. Math, the language of the world. And then in light of it being synced up with Trump, this was the PGA's return from coronavirus. Donald Trump's return from coronavirus is May 23rd, 2020. From his return to his birthday, the day of this big win, 22 days later, golf is 22 forwards, 14 in reverse. 22 days on the 14th. Again, these are the 4 base ciphers that are part of one system. The same 4 ciphers we use for all decodes. Golf is 40 with the alphabetic order, 68 with the reverse alphabetic order, just making Z1 counting back to A is 26. And then golf is 22 and 14, incorporating the rules of numerology. So for example, with the alphabetic order, golf is G7, O15, L12, F6. Add 7 plus 15 plus 12 plus 6, it equals 40. In reverse, G is the 20th letter, O is the 12th, L is the 15th, F is the 21st, added up 68. And down below, numerology, G is the 7th letter, so G is still 7, O the 15th letter. In numerology terms, 15 is 1 plus 5 is 6, so O is 6, L the 12th letter is 1 plus 2 is 3, so L is 3, F is 6, so F is 6, so you get 7 plus 6 plus 3 plus 6, which is 22. And then with the reverse, just doing the same thing in reverse. So very simple system, elementary math. You learn the code, you see through the rituals every single day. All 4 ciphers of golf synced up with this ritual, the 74th Charles Schwab Classic on Trump's 74th birthday. During the time of the 74th NBA season where the MLB is trying to return on July 4th. All of this coming after the coronavirus outbreak simulation on October 18th, the day leaving 74 days left in the year. All big rituals and riddles, and you can see right through all of them with Gematria. Again, if you guys are missing my content on Gematria Effect Sports, make sure you're signed up on Gematria Effect News, my main channel, where I post a lot of content almost every single day. I have been slower right now because I'm finishing my book, very close to the end. And I do see a lot of your guys' comments on Gematria Effect Sports. Zach, why aren't you covering this? Zach, why aren't you covering this? Again, you guys, I'm covering pretty much everything on Gematria Effect News. Main channel. Sports channel has always been the backup channel. So, again, Gematria Effect News gets deleted all the time. It's been deleted 19 times. It's the 20th Gematria Effect News you're looking at right here. So come follow while you still can, and make sure YouTube keeps you subscribed because they like to unsubscribe my subscribers. Routinely told that. Till next time, Truth Seeker.